It is time to adventure. Adventure skeletons! This is the OSMquest.
So today we're going to be playing Adventure Skeletons. This is a one-page RPG by Grant Howitt and Chris Taylor, and you can get this on itch.io for free, I think. But, always encourage you to tip when you buy something like this. The idea is that you all are skeletons who are bored of guarding a dungeon. And so you've decided to go out and see the world. Mechanics are really simple. You have head, torso, right arm, left arm, pelvis, right leg, and left leg. When you get hit, you roll a d10 to see which one of those is hit. It goes flying off. And if it gets hit too many times, it'll actually get destroyed and you'll have to replace it with another bone or something else. When you're missing a limb, you take a -1 to your actions. And when you attack or when you do anything, you roll a d10. And add in your bonuses. And that's pretty much it. We'll talk a little more about some of the mechanics when we run into them. Right. So you all are the undead horde of a long-dead necromancer named Vigo the Appalachian. You might have heard of his European cousin. Slightly more famous. Centuries ago, he was slain by a hero wielding divine magics. Now you guard his tomb where he lies in torpor, slowly regaining his power. And it is super boring down here. Occasionally a gang of murder hobos comes poking around looking for loot, but they don't last long because the necromancer was well prepared. It's been about a decade since the last attempt. You've heard tales about a quaint human dungeon nearby called Villageburg, and you're itching for a taste of adventure. You equip yourselves with some loot from the last humans and head out of the ruins.
Venture forth. All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go find this village, Dungeonburg.
Dungeon. This is a dungeon, Villageburg.
I think it's a dungeon called Villageburg.
That sounds lame.
Well, they're humans. They don't know better. So let us go forth, Trail Slag and friend.
Perhaps we should introduce the skeletons.
Hello, I'm Bonesy. I'm made of bones.
I'm Trail Slag Bone Fist of the Bone Fist clan. Very aptly named, as it turns out.
I'm Leah. That's all you need to know.
You guys, sneak into the break room. You take the crystal key that has the little wooden piece attached to it that says, if found, return to wherever. And you make your way to the entrance of the tomb. You push it aside and you step out into the bright light. Well, I mean, it would be bright if you guys had eyeballs, but skeletons. Sort of on this little wooded area on top of a very tall ridge on a mountain. You can kind of see a trail snaking off through the trees. How are you guys? Who's going to go first?
Anyone actually know where Villageburg is?
I assumed Bonesy did, because since this was his harebrained idea.
Well, I think it could be lots of places. Let's take the trail and see what happens. I'll go first, why not? That sounds fun.
Yeah.
All right. So marching order, Bonesy goes out first. And you make your way through kind of this wooded area. And as you start coming off the ridge, this turns into a really steep goat trail type of thing. It winds its way down across some rocks. You have to do some climbing. So I want everyone to make me a D10 check. Anna, you get a +1 to moving. I think the rest of you are just whatever you get.
I rolled
11.
a 5.
Rolled a 4.
I rolled a 10, but you said I had +1, so 11.
All right. So you guys struggle a little bit. Trail Slag takes a little extra time carrying the big great axe. Leah just nimbly leaps down, and you make your way down this trail, and eventually you end up on a large, wide dirt road that kind of winds its way along the side of the mountain. As you kind of make your way into the center of the road, you can look down and you see some small buildings jutting up through the wooded area below. So you can kind of tell which direction the village is in.
Then we head
There. That way.
yes to the village.
All right.
To that village.
So you make your way along the road. How are you wanting to travel? Are you just, are you keeping watch? What are you doing?
I'm just happy to be out in the world.
All right.
I'm somewhat apprehensive, but admittedly caught up in Bonesy's enthusiasm a bit.
I'm just along for the ride.
All right. So you just kind of nonchalantly walk down the road towards the village, and it's kind of a ways, actually. You can tell that this looks like a road that was really built for like a large amount of traffic. Everyone give me a D10 check, and no bonuses this time.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, so for most of you, boy, this sure is a road. It's been like centuries. You barely even remember what a road is because, again, no neurons to maintain that information because you are a skeleton. So it occurs to you that it's pretty smooth. Like, it doesn't look like it's received a lot of wear for a while. So you make your way down towards the village. You make it into the foothills, and it's getting to be about evening, and you see a small farmhouse nearby. Or you actually start seeing small farmhouses and stuff. Are you gonna just like keep traveling through the night, or try to find a place to rest, or what?
Bah! Resting's for humans. We're skeletons. We need such things like rest. We also were very slow. We need to be able to make as much time as we can before,
we live in a dungeon. It's not like we're used to day-night anyway.
Yeah.
That
My
is
only
true.
question is, do we immediately start killing people like they do when they come to our house, or is there like a polite introduction phase?
We're just here to talk and have fun. I mean, they don't have to. They only attack us because our necromancer buddy, what was his name? Vogie? Vorgraf?
It's been a while.
I mean, he beefed it so long ago.
Technically, I started when his grandfather was a necromancer, so it's even longer for me.
I don't even remember as far as I know, I've always been a skeleton. I don't, I'm just Bonesy. So let's just keep going. We were fine.
All right, so you guys are just going to keep traveling the way you are, just fully out in the open. You don't care if anyone sees you, because, again, you're starting to see some buildings.
Apparently not.
The entrance to this dungeon just really sucks. Who was their decorator?
They're so wide open.
So
Yes, you see sky and trees and... Oh, this is so much nicer than being cramped in all those squares.
So you start, as you make your way down the road, you look off into one of the fields by a farmhouse. And as you just happen to glance over, your eyes meet this farmer who's looking up from picking some crops. And there's this, well, you don't have eyes, but if you did have eyes, they would meet. And there's this look of shock on her face.
Hello, I'm Bonesy. I'm made of bones. Do you have bones?
She just
Hi.
keeps staring at you.
How are you doing today? Farmer? Is that they farm, right? Farming still is a thing, yes?
She starts backing off very slowly. As soon as she's kind of behind a wall, starts dashing off in the direction of the city.
Yeah, that could have gone better.
Have a good day. We'll see you soon.
I'm still working on the theory these people treat murder like handshakes. Maybe we should have tried to murder her.
Oh, Trail Slag, you're such a kidder. Why would we need to murder? What's muttering going to get us anywhere? Like, yeah, we've been muttering for centuries now. Since when has that got us anywhere? I figure just talking might actually maybe do something for us.
I mean, that obviously went well just now.
See, they didn't murder us at all.
No, but you talked and she ran.
That happens anyways. Look, the rats also run when I talk to them. No one complained about that.
That is true. Maybe they. I don't know. I just think maybe they're skeletons on the outside like the rest.
Well, do we want to go after her and see if we can get her to talk, or keep going?
Well, I mean, she headed to the village, so I assume that she's coming to announce our arrival, that the friendly skeletons are here.
Yep.
I'm sure this
Sure.
won't be a case of them, arranging a village guard or anything. I'm sure they're not all going to try and kill us once we show up. I'm sure it'll be fine.
So, funny you should mention that. So you all keep walking. As she runs off, you hear some shouts. Help! Oh no, skeletons! All that. You know how it goes. And about nightfall, you approach the village walls, and you can tell you approach the village walls because there's several torches out front held by guards, like a lot of guards, a good number of guards. Like, take the number of guards you think there would be in a village and just double that. Lots of guards, and they are all fixed on the road as you come up.
Huh.
Halt!
No, my name is Bonesy.
Halt!
Okay. Are you Halt? Hi.
Halt!
Yes, we get that. Halt. Yes, we have stopped. Halt. It's fine.
So,
And
do you
I
guys
wave.
stop, or do you guys keep
Yeah.
walking?
I mean, I'll stop.
Yeah, we'll
Sure.
stop.
Why not?
So, you stop, and you stand there for, I would say, what feels like an eternity, but you guys have been around for like centuries, so your perception of time is a little different. And nothing happens. They don't flinch. They don't move. They just kind of stand there, trained on you.
So, hello, I'm Bonesy. I'm made of bones.
Halt!
Is that all you say?
Halt!
This is weird.
Maybe they're broken?
Are you golems?
Halt!
Huh.
I mean, if they're not going to do anything, we just keep going past them, right?
I mean, I sort of wave at them.
They don't flinch. They don't move. They just kind of have crossbows trained on you all.
I pick up a pebble off the road, and I sort of toss it to the side, not at them, to the side. What happens?
Right. Just like clockwork, 2 or 3 of them fire in the direction of the pebble. Like it's almost like it crossed an invisible line, and they all just suddenly shoot at it.
Oh, it's a motion sensing trap.
Ah, we've had those before. Oh, that's weird. You think do they look like people?
Roll a d10.
Do they look like people?
4.
I mean, yeah.
6?
Ish. Well,
8.
8. Okay, yeah. There's something weird. Like, you all know that. You all kind of know what people look like, and these kind of look like it, but very uncanny valley.
I'm beginning to wonder if these aren't people.
They are a little, I hate to use the word mindless, but
Okay, I look at the guards. If you are not people, say something that doesn't say halt.
Halt!
I don't think they're
grammatically
people.
accurate.
Do you have free will of your own?
Halt!
That's a no.
Okay, well then, Trail Slag, I believe if they don't have free will, it's not really murder.
Finally! I get out my bow
Hoping
arrow.
for some murder.
All right. Whoever wants to, let me figure out how many of them there actually are.
Too many.
All right. Whoever wants to take the first shot can take the first shot. However you want to handle it.
Well, how actually far away are we? Like, when do they start telling us to halt?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're maybe 50 yards away or something. Like you could, like Leah could definitely get a shot off at them pretty well.
There's an actual, gated wall, or is there a...
Oh, yeah, it's a very small wall. Like it's maybe 9 or 10 feet up. It's nothing fancy. This is obviously kind of a small town. You can't really tell, like it kind of runs behind some other farmhouses and trees and stuff, so you can't exactly see how far around it goes. But you could definitely like make your way off the road if you wanted to.
It goes around the whole village.
It's usually what village walls do, unless it's just a really bad village.
So,
badly designed.
are there guards around the entire wall, or is it just right in front of us?
Interestingly, no. No, the guards are very clearly packed into the gateway. These are not strategic geniuses. They just want to make sure you don't get in. Like,
Is this the only gate?
you don't know that.
Do we want to go around and see what happens, or do we just want to take these halters as is?
I'm just not sure I'm going to get through the wall.
Wait, what about getting through the wall?
Yes. Like, I have no ranged weapons. I can hack them to pieces, but I have to get to them. Is it a wooden wall?
No, it seems, at least in this area, it's definitely like some sort of crude masonry. It's, you could probably, it would probably take you a while to really break it down, but it's not impossible. It's not like a castle wall.
Okay, so how about this for a plan? Leah starts lobbing arrows, whereas Trailslag starts coming in with the axe, the great axe. I'm going to sort of slink back and sort of take a more of a wide berth while doing that, and I want to try to get some of them from behind.
Okay. This is a
I get out my arrows.
dangerous
and
plan,
load the
but
bow.
All right.
I've had a long skeleton life.
Roll a d10.
2.
Ooh, 9.
2. Oh, all right. You hit. Roll a d3, or take basically a d6 and divide whatever you get in half.
2.5.
2.5. So you got a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd round up, so that would be a 3. All right, you take a shot, nail one of them in the left leg, and they fall to the ground. An interesting thing happens when they do. It's really hard to tell given how dark it is, but in the torchlight next to this guy, you see the arrow hit. There's a spray of something that is very clearly greenish, which, to your knowledge, that's not what human meat bags are filled with. And the guy just kind of pops. He looks like he pops. You can't really tell what happens, but he's there one moment, and gone the next.
That's never happened before.
I can't say anything. I'm being quiet and stealthy, but I really want to say stuff. But oh well.
Yes. I
was gonna say
the wall.
All right, Trailslag, are you going next?
Maybe.
Yes, Trailslag goes next.
I'm going for the wall.
All right, as you cross the line, one of them takes a shot at you, and he gets a 7. And so mark out one of your torso boxes. Your torso goes, like a chunk of your torso goes flying out behind you. You're still in motion. You can still hit him. You're going to just take a -1.
That's unpleasant. Good thing I have no pain receptors. Well, I rolled, 7, I guess, with a -1, but rolled an 8.
All right. You hit this guy. Roll D8 damage, because you hit this guy in the arm.
D8, 7.
7. Okay. So this guy fires his crossbow at you as you're already in motion. Like, you take the hit, you kind of twist around, it puts you in just the right position to really get some good backswing on that thing. You bring your great axe down, and his arm flies off. Again, that doesn't look like blood. You're kind of covered in this green spray, and he too pops, kind of splattering
That's
even more.
That really is not how this usually goes.
All right, Bonesy?
So my idea is that I have a dagger, so I'm trying for more sneak attacks.
All right.
So I'm hoping that with them shooting the arrow and with the axe attack, they're more distracted looking their direction, so I can sort of wing around and get at them from where they're not looking.
So give me a D10 as a stealth check.
An 8.
An 8. All right. You as Trailslag and Leah are keeping them occupied, you make your way off the road into the dark, and they don't see you. So what are you going to do? Like, once you get up around behind them, are you attacking?
I will attack.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
A 6.
6. All right, you hit someone in the torso, and you've got a dagger, right?
Yes.
All right, you get a D8 since you're hidden.
5.
5. All right, you get that dagger in there. Again, there's this weird, gooey sort of green spray back on you, and this guy pops.
They don't have bones. They're just like the liquid people. What are you all? What are you, Halts?
One of the other ones turns around towards you, Bonesy, and he's too close to really fire, but he's going to try to bring his crossbow down on top of you. And he hits you in the torso as well, so you're, like a rib bone flies out.
Well, that's not very nice. I mean, we're popping you like, well, balloons, but... What? Ah.
All right, Leah, it is back around to you.
I guess I can shoot at the one that took a shot at, or did. That's what I can figure out. I thought he popped that one. How did it hit him, or was that another one?
There's one more.
Okay, I will take a shot at that one.
All right, roll a d10.
10.
All right, you hit him square in the head. Roll a d3.
I rolled a 3, so 1.5, so 2.
Okay. So you hit him in the head, and he bends over and like kind of grabbing the area where you hit. And again, you can see from the torchlight what's coming out is this weird goo, like green goo, almost translucent. But he's still up. So, Trail Slag, you want to take another shot?
That's disconcerting. Can I get this not person? Or am I in reach?
Yeah, like you and Bonesy are up with the group now.
Okay. I rolled a 6, and I guess technically I'm supposed to have a +1 to hitting things. Being an orc skeleton. And I guess a -1 for missing a chunk of my torso.
Yep.
So 6 all around then.
Alright, so that'll hit him in the torso. Roll a D8 of damage.
That's not a D8. There we go. 4.
4, alright. Alright, you turn around from where you saw out of the corner of your eye this guy attacking your friend, and you cut him in half with a great axe. And that's the last of the guards for now.
Well, that was... Huh. I'm gonna look for the piece of my torso that fell off, or beat off.
Alright, so yeah, you guys can go and pick up the pieces that you lost. So you no longer take a penalty, but they do have some damage on them. So if something happens, you may have to replace them.
Yeah, I want to investigate what this green stuff was.
It's like they're made of peas or something, like pods.
We killed them in the dungeon, and they're like, they totally like have bodies, right?
Yes, I mean, we have bodies. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they bleed red, and they also obviously have skeletons because they're skeletons after they decompose in the dungeon.
True.
It's true. I've gotten many good bones that way.
Maybe when they're outside, they just explode?
No wonder they come to dungeons.
Yeah.
If they have actual skeletons in dungeons, but no skeletons outside of dungeons.
I thought it was just a light that it was green, but I don't even know if I see colors.
So are you guys actually like looking at the remnant of these creatures?
Yes.
I am. Yes.
I definitely am. I am puzzled.
Everyone give me a D10 check.
5.
6.
3.
3. Okay, 5, 6, and 3. You don't know what these things are. You know they're not human as best you remember what humans are. These aren't human. You're not entirely sure what they are. Leah, you vaguely remember something about something that one of your friends from the dungeon told you about, various creatures that he'd run into in other dungeons somewhere. It seems familiar, but you can't call to mind exactly what it is.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what they told me. It's been so long. Why don't we try to get into the village? Maybe someone else can explain what these are? Because these are weird.
All right, let us
Maybe
continue
it's just
forth then.
Maybe that's what all human guards are like.
I don't know, but let's go inside and see what happens. Hello, I'm Bonesy. I'm made of bones. Apparently you are not. What's that deal?
So, are you just walking right down the
Yes.
main thoroughfare here, screaming?
Yes.
Oh man!
It is late at night, and there is no one around.
So, where is everyone?
I do hear that people do have to. What's that word? Sleep? Where do we
What's
go?
that?
Oh, it's like I don't know anymore. What taverns? Taverns are a thing still, right? Let's go to a tavern.
Taverns might be a thing.
Is there any place that looks like it might be a tavern?
Yes, in fact, there is. Given that this is kind of the main thoroughfare, it's not hard to find a tavern. It's one of the only buildings that seems to still have a light on. You've heard tales of taverns, of course, lively places where adventurers go to entertain themselves and have ale and food and things like that. So, you happen upon what surely is a tavern, as best you can tell from the sign. How are you? Are you just walking in?
What does the sign say?
Oh man, now I have to come up with a name. Actually, everyone give me a D10 check.
To see if we can read.
Yes.
Read.
7.
6.
Oh man. Hey, 7.
So what'd you get? 7, 6, and
7.
7. The sign is this kind of old, worn, really worn painted sign. It says the deer and boar and kind of ye old English style lettering. And what looks like an illustration of the animals, but again, it's really, really worn.
So worn they haven't bothered to try to keep it upkeeped or anything?
Yes.
Cool. Well, then I go in.
All right.
Hello, dear and boar patrons. I am Bonesy. I'm made of bones. Are y'all made of bones?
Statistically, this might work one day.
You push the door open, and as you walk in, you see, long tables with townsfolk just sitting there, eating plates of meat or plates of stew or things like that, drinking from flagons. And they all kind of stop and look up at you, and there's something weird about them. Give me a D10 check. I guess just if Bonesy is the only one in, just Basil.
I assume I followed him in, so I rolled.
Yeah, I
a 9.
thought I was
Okay.
following him too, but I only rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. All right, so everyone
6.
6. Anna, what'd you get?
A 9.
9. It hits you as soon as you see him. There's something wrong here. It's just this blank stare that you're getting. Slowly, some of them start to stand up and move towards the rear exit. But
Hello. Wait, what? Why does everyone keep running? We're just skeletons.
help!
Pretty sure these are the same things we just killed.
Help!
Well,
Yeah.
only one way to find out.
Help.
I attempt to axe
Help.
one.
Alright, Trailslag bravely walks forward and roll a d10.
4. I guess 5 plus 1 to hit.
5. Okay, that hits. Roll
6 on the D8.
Oh crap! All right, so again, you bring it down clean across their arm. It's gone, and now that you're in the light, you can see it. Like it's this spray of like green slime almost.
Yeah, I'm not an expert, but that's not blood.
No, these are not the same people that come into our dungeon at all.
Yeah.
So the creature dies, pops, and the rest of the things in here start getting spun up. Help! 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 And just kind of running as, some of them are actually making it out the rear exit. Some of them are not.
Well.
Within a few minutes, the place starts clearing out.
Is the barkeep still there?
He appears to be one of them too.
No, but is he running away, or is he still like trying to pretend to be a barkeep?
No, he's running away. He just saw a dude get axed. It's yeah.
All right, so these are clearly not robots or robots. They have some sort of will. They know enough to run. Huh.
Try axe 1 or 2 more just to be sure.
I mean, if you need to, that's your quest. That's your.
Well, I mean, obviously they're running away from us, so that's fine. But I thought there was supposed to be a village of people, not slime creatures. Bonesy, did you lead us to the right village?
I don't.
There's more than one village?
There could be. I don't know. I just know of this one. It's been. Do you realize how long it's been since I left that stupid dungeon or any dungeon? I've been around for eons. I don't. This is very disappointing. I thought we were going to meet people also with bones. I'm Bonesy. I need to talk to other bones.
Who told you about this place? Because obviously they were messing with you.
It was Luthien. Why not ever listen to Luthien? He never knows anything.
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
Yes, go to Villageburg. Yes, there's lots of people all filled with bones, and there's not a single bone in this place. I mean, look at the meat. Even the meat doesn't have bones. It's all just jelly looking like... Let's go find
You're not wrong. That's exactly what it looks like.
Let's go find a town hall. I want to speak with the owner. I'm going to go Karen on this jerk.
Yes, let's find the manager of bonelessness and sort this thing out.
We head to the town hall.
All right. Well, again, like the tavern, like it's getting really late. The tavern was the only place that seemed to be open. You don't see any lights on in the town hall, or frankly, any of the other buildings around it. Everyone give me a D10 check.
5.
I have all my observation stuff below. 3.
Actually, Leah does hear something. It sounds like it's coming from the back of the town hall. Like, so as you exit the tavern, you make your way a little further down the thoroughfare. There are shops of all kinds on both sides of the road. And sitting in the middle of an intersection of some of these roads is the town hall. It has a large staircase up the front of it, and a set of double doors that you go into, and that's where you're standing. Like its main entrance is facing the main road of town, but there definitely seems to be something going on behind it. As you're staring at town hall and seeing that the lights are not on, you can't talk to the manager of the town. Leah hears something happening behind town hall.
Hey, I think something's going on around back. Why don't we go see what's going on?
Oh, right. Maybe that's where this manager is.
Yes, that's the after hours.
I can't keep a straight accent.
So, as I said, like the town square is pretty open. As you head towards the back, there are some smaller streets, so it looks like you're going to kind of get into an alleyway. How do you want to approach? Do you all want to go at the same time? Do you want to kind of be tactical about it?
Obviously, letting Bonesy go first is not working.
I think we're doing
statistically
excellent.
it has to work eventually.
It's
Third time's the charm? Is that what we're saying?
but I am willing to entertain other ideas. Leah, if you would like to take the lead, go ahead.
Sure, why not?
Guess I will follow it behind.
All right. You.
I mean, either Bonesy's gonna go up and scare them with his weird accent, or Trailslog is gonna just go up and start murdering them. I'm the happy
Look.
medium here.
I've only wantedly murdered one person, flesh bag, whatever. I don't know. If they don't have bones, are they really people?
I don't know
think
if they
I
even
take
have
them
flesh.
seriously.
They're just bags. They're bags. Slime bags? Well, that even makes them sound evil.
So are you going up as a single group? Is kind of my question here.
I think so. I think we've got Leah,
okay.
Yeah.
Leah leading this time, then a trail slag, and then Bonesy from behind.
So you start making your way down the side street. It gets a little bit less open as you pass by, another block of buildings. And you turn the corner around the side of the town hall, and you notice something. Up against the foundation, there's what looks to be obviously a set of stairs. Like the little entrance to the basement that you see with, like two doors at an angle that you open up. Like in cartoons or something, like that's what you see there. And the doors are kind of, or you hear as you turn the corner, you can tell that there's definitely some people moving in that passageway. And the, a little after you turn the corner, like you start hearing the doors rustle a bit.
I think it's coming from in there.
My first thought was just to burst on in and see what's going on, but maybe that's not the right tack to take. I do not know.
No.
Oh, okay.
I go up to it cautiously.
All right.
And open the door?
All right. You pull one door open, and as soon as you open it up just a little ways, you can definitely tell there's light down there. You kind of peek in, and you definitely see a couple figures moving around down there. It looks like they're coming this way. They're heading up a set of stairs towards the doors.
Huh, it looks like they're coming up. Do we just want to wait on them?
Then we step back to the side, and when they come out, I hit them with my axe.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
No axe hitting unless they hit first.
All right.
I mean, we could try talking. That's worked really well so far. Apparently a passive-aggressive undead orc.
I say if they see us and start just saying one word continuously, then we can hit them.
Guess we don't want to accidentally kill any actual people on purpose.
There's a lot of conditionals in that.
There are, and Bonesy is more and more starting to agree with Trail Slag.
All right, so you all are going to step to the side and just see what happens?
Or stand in front of the
I think
doors,
so.
but enough to where they can come out.
Okay.
Take a step or two back.
All right. So, as soon as you see this, Leah, you step back and give them some room. The sound of movement becomes more obvious as they get further up the stairs, and it's a very clear like almost like marching, and almost like a group of people marching in sync. As they approach the entrance, the doors swing open wide, and there's a group of 4 guards that look exactly like the ones you saw before. They march up in unison, 2 by 2, out of the basement. And are you guys hiding at all, or are you just standing there?
I assume since we were staying out of the way, we were hiding.
All right, roll stealth. Or roll a d10, I mean.
3.
5.
10.
All right.
Bonesy
So,
is obviously our rogue.
Bonesy is the only one who actually hides. The group of guards turns around to Trail Slag and Leah and says, "Halt."
Oh yeah, no way these guys
Alright.
have bones.
Murdering time.
Okay. Who's going
It's
first?
murdering time.
I don't
Trail
even
Slag,
wait. I
go
just
for
pop
it.
one.
All right. Well, they're like you're going first, or
Sure, why not?
I was gonna say whoever wants to go first. There's really no initiative. I don't. Whoever wants to go first, roll a d10.
Another 10.
All right.
Right.
Roll a d8 because you were hiding.
7.
7. Pop.
Can any of you say anything that isn't just one word?
Halt.
Apparently not. Trail Slag, do your thing.
Alrighty then. And I ask one a question. Uh,
All right. Roll it.
Oh my
that
god.
was a bad pun. 6.
All right. That's a hit. Go.
Rawr. 4.
Pop.
I guess it doesn't take much to pop these guys.
No, they're very obviously like you really get the feeling that these are just spawned continuously to guard the place. Leah?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot one.
All right.
Rolled a 9.
All right, that's gonna hit the arm. And I did misread. You actually do get a d6 damage with the bow and arrows. It is
Okay.
even though it's ranged, it's still more than unarmed.
Okay. So I roll a 6.
Yep.
2.
2. All right. Again, you hit it in the arm and it kind of doubles over, kind of spewing green goo, but it's not dead.
Bonesy, finish it off.
Oh, stay down. Just go pop already, you pop people. Ugh. 9.
That's a hit.
6. Or no, sorry.
6.
3.
3. All
I'm not
right.
hiding
That's
anymore.
you.
But it's the one that got 2 damage previously.
Yes, you take a shot and it pops as well.
All right. Trail Slag, ask it another question. What? This is
There.
very unsettling.
One. Is this the last one?
There should be 2 left, I think.
Well, ooh, I rolled a 2. Well, +1 for hitting, but
Okay. Yeah, really, like the way the rules are written, you roll a d10 to see where you hit.
oh,
So
Oh,
I've just been given that to you. It really
Ah.
comes down to damage.
okay. Well, damage is 7.
All right. You pretty easily popped the last one. So now you're standing there, in front of the basement entrance. It's wide open. You can definitely tell that there's light down there.
I think that's where they're coming from. Let's go check it out.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
And I casually stab the last one.
All
I
right.
thought we got the last. I've lost count.
Well, yeah, because Bonesy got one, Trail Slag got one, Bonesy and I got one. Or no.
Yes. So
Yes,
there should
and
be
then
one left.
Trail Slag got the last one, I thought.
Yeah, I thought that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. If there was a 5th one, I casually stab it.
Okay, there was not. There was 4.
The hypothetical flesh bag means his hypothetical end.
That's right. Onward.
All right. So you all start heading down the stairs. Are you going to leave the doors open or are you going to close them behind you?
Leave them open.
I'd
All right.
say leave them open.
I forgotten the doors were even there.
Down into strangely more familiar looking.
It is.
right back at home.
You make your way down this stairwell, and this is obviously just the basement of the town hall. You come out into this kind of cramped room. It feels like this room was intended for something different, but whoever set up down here is trying to put a lot of things in it. In the center of the room, there's a large table that has a lot of papers and books and things like that on it. It has some flasks and beakers and things like that. Scientific sort of equipment or alchemical equipment. Along the back row, there are these sort of makeshift glass tanks set up holding some sort of green liquid. And along the left wall, there's sort of this kind of cobbled together. It's almost like a jail, but some of it's metal, some of it's wood, some of the caging is wood, some of it's metal. And in it, there's a bunch of guards just kind of walking around, bumping into each other. And you can see that the way these guards got out is the door is propped open just a little bit, to the cage so that every once in a while, like, some of these guards can escape.
This is a thing.
I push the door all the way closed
All right.
and say, "Halt!"
They turn around and look. Halt, 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 halt.
Yeah, that's Does this door actually lock, or did I just agitate it for no reason?
It's so makeshift. Like this is obviously not like this is obviously just someone set this all up just to get it running. No, there's no lock. There's like a clamp or something there to keep it closed, but it's really easy to operate.
Well, these guys don't seem too bright. Maybe that'll work.
I'm going to examine the papers and things and try to figure out what they're talking, what it's doing.
All right, roll a d10.
All right, that is a 10 and add an 8, so 18.
18. Oh yeah, because dice explode. All right, somehow you have picked up the ability to read, and not just read common, like the common language, but read magical runes and piece together things like that. And what you realize is this is an operation to grow some sort of creature based on a gelatinous cube.
They're made out of flubber?
Yes.
Yes.
Spells. And Leah, you recognize, like, you realize the monster you were thinking of was a gelatinous cube. You also see some spells in there that talks about how to glamour them or shapeshift them into something human looking.
What kind of 2-bit crap necromancy is this? These are just cube people, the Cubians or something. This is who took over this town. Bonesy is not happy with this at all, and I am going to. I'm going to see if there's any way to drain the cube tubes.
Cube tubes. It's surprisingly easy. Like I said, these are not precision made. They are very easy. They're not secured in there. They're just there to get something running, and it's easy for you to push them over, or in some cases you can probably hit them a couple times with your dagger and make them leak.
Yeah. I'm gonna drain this thing dry and more or less not like destroy everything, but more or less dismantle and unhook everything so it can't generate anything more.
Right.
What I want to know is someone doing this? Because there's obviously got to be somebody who's collected all of these things.
Unless they got eaten by a gelatinous cube at some point.
Bonesy thinks that we should find either let's explore more of this stupid town hall, or go find the most opulent, nicest building where they're probably holed up in, and give them a piece of our heads. I can't say mind. I don't have minds. I just have a skull. I'm a skeleton.
There's no sign that there's anyone who's not a cube person hanging around down here.
Roll a d10.
9.
All right. So again, this is a really cramped room. You see a door kind of shoved up behind a bookcase on one side. No one's getting through that. The experiments in the tubes don't seem viable now that you all have destroyed them. The only people you can see are the guards in the cage, kind of bumping around, going halt every few moments.
Just for safety, is there anything I could prop up against the door?
The cage?
Yeah,
yes.
The cage door.
Yes, like, if you all can roll a d10 to see if you can push the table.
I rolled a 5.
6.
4.
Okay. It takes you all a little bit of work, because again, your bones, no muscle, no nothing, and this is a large, heavy sort of library table. So it takes you about 5 or 10 minutes, but you get it forced up on the side of the cage, and that door is not coming open without some effort. You make a lot of noise doing this, by the way.
But seriously, how is no one here?
This person, this 2-bit cubomancer, gelatitator, or I don't God, this is...
You hear someone rushing downstairs. Well, okay, I shouldn't say rushing. He's sauntering, like not taking his time because he's clearly got you trapped. But, you can hear the frustration in each step. And as you turn around, you see a man standing there with a... He's wearing his pajamas, and these are obviously like cartoony pajamas, like the blue and white stripes. He's got the little hat with the tassel on top of it. He looks at you all and goes, "You! What are you doing?"
Finally, someone who can speak language. I'm Bonesy. I'm made of bones. Are you at least made of bones? The rest of these gelatinous people are not. They're just made of cubes.
Whether or not I have bones is none of your business.
It is now. I'm Bonesy. I'm made of bones, and I'm interested in bones. What kind of bones do you have? Clearly not good brain bones.
He straightens up a bit, says... I am Frank, mayor of this fine town, and you are interlopers.
No visitors, actually. Hello. I am Bonesy, as I've said. This is Trail Slag, and this is Leah. We were coming to see what your town was all about, but it's just filled with weird cube people. Is that a fine town, or is that a fine farm? I don't know.
Well, I think it's a perfectly fine town. How dare you suggest otherwise?
But there are no people here. The only beings we've seen have been made of this weird green stuff.
What separates them from people? There are many people here. It's a wonderful village.
First of all, they don't have bones.
That doesn't matter.
From our experience,
Details.
People have skeletons and red blood.
Yes, maybe, but when you're mayor, sometimes you have to do things, and sure, they don't have red blood, and sure, they don't have bones, but they're perfectly good citizens.
Did you murder all your actual citizens and replace them with cube people?
No. Did I? No.
Is there
no.
anyone else in the town besides you who has a skeleton?
I'm not sure what you mean. I did not murder these people. It's just been so long since we've had humans in this village. It's
So what happened to the rest of the humans?
Oh, the ravages of time and all that.
So how old are you?
1, 2, It's been so long, and with no one to talk to, you go a little mad, actually.
I mean, I get that. I mean, we have been, I don't know how many decades since, a good 10 years before we last had a set of adventurers that we dispatched for our Dark Lord named Victor? Vanessa? What was that name again? Why did we bother? What was that again?
Wasn't it Grapthar? I know one of our Dark Lords is Grapthar.
There's so many Dark Lords, but clearly you're Feck? What name of what Dark Lord is that?
Frank? Why, I am not a Dark Lord, I'm a mayor!
Clearly, yeah, you're...
And I have been for the last 120 years.
Yeah, okay, people don't live that long. So
no, they don't.
What are you?
I don't rightly remember. I've taken this form for so long. It's hard to know.
Thinking I may need to administer a skeleton check.
A skeleton check?
Yes.
So what are you doing to check? Is this just like by sight or?
Well, this is like swing an axe at them and see what happens.
Did you say an axe?
Yes.
Okay. Roll to see where you hit.
5.
Okay. That would be the right arm.
And 7 damage.
7 damage. Alright. Ooh.
And I may shout, skeleton check!
Alright, you take a a swing, a good heavy swing at this guy's arm, and it hits. And it kind of it lodges like it's like you're moving it through molasses. And it kind of cries out in pain, and as you pull the axe back, you can kind of see that he is also made out of some sort of green goo, but it is more stable than these other creatures.
Okay, you ain't got no skeleton.
A sentient gelatinous cube.
Call me racist,
Why, yes.
but if you ain't got a skeleton, you ain't people.
I'm going to roll my skeleton lore and see if I've ever heard of a sentient 13. So 10 and
13. You've never heard of a sentient gelatinous cube, but stranger things have happened. You know that if some kind of dungeon creature got a hold of a magic item, there are ways that this could affect them that are really unpredictable. So it's not unheard of that Frank could really be a 120-year-old gelatinous cube who thinks he's a person.
Well, I think we've solved this part of this mystery.
He looks down at his arm and he screams, "Guards!"
They're right over there. They can't. We closed the gate.
Halt. They're like
they're kind of crafty.
agitated.
Yeah.
Look, it's just me here. You create what you can. It took me a long time to do this.
I mean, I can't blame them.
You
We got
you
so
should have
bored
seen.
we left.
It's true.
Really?
I don't like. I really. I mean, let's be.
This is
let's
really a
frank with this guy.
half-assed evil operation. I don't know how else to put it to you. This is just a really half-assed evil operation.
Well, I mean, were you trying to get something out of this other than just companionship?
Look, 120 years ago, I took over the city, and it was great. It was a thriving metropolis on a heavily traveled trade route. But humans, you know how they are. They build other roads and other passages and other modes of transportation, and well, they leave you alone. And he starts kind of tearing up as a couple more guards come down, start making their way down the stairs.
Okay, I'll admit I feel kind of bad for this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do anything
Do we
wrong.
though?
I do feel sad. Yeah. I mean, Tristan, imagine a life without bones. And he's over 120 years without bones. Sure, he's sentient, but all he can do is make more slime. Gelatinous cubes in the shape of people. I mean, do you really get any satisfaction out of just cutting into slime?
No, it's pretty boring. They don't make that nice crunchy sound.
Yeah.
Let us be frank with you, Frank.
What?
The town sucks, but it's your town.
It does not! You take that back!
Can they at least say, like, 2 words? Like, halt, and then maybe stop? At least get some synonyms going on in here?
Look, I have to confess, I'm not exactly a mage here. It's been tough going. You should have seen the ones early on. That was not pleasant.
I say we let him do his thing, and then maybe in another century or so, maybe they'll learn how to say maybe 3 words.
Yeah, I mean, we came to look at the village and see what was going on. We kind of completed our mission, so no harm, no foul.
He thinks it over
a little
bit.
more harm.
But you destroyed my entire operation. How will I...
Oh, hold on. I rolled an 8 to start putting everything back.
All right, you kind of manage to get some of the tanks back up and like scrape the goo off the floor, and you take your dagger, you scrape a little of it off, you scrape it back into the tank, and he's like, he's looking kind of wary, like maybe.
I mean, look, I'm sure you can make more of this stuff, right? Like, you're made of it, so isn't it like regenerative or something?
I don't quite know. It just works.
Besides, the ones that we got rid of for you. If they were able to be gotten rid of that easily, that just means they weren't worth it, right? To be fair, they struck first, I think.
But yes. Yes,
Right.
I see your point.
And also, while I'm doing this, I'm taking glances at his papers and notes. I rolled an 8. I'm going to make like small improvements to his formula stuff. Trying to make it, easier on him to replicate this stuff.
Okay.
Like, I clearly used an ounce here. It should have been 2 ounces. You would have gotten a better viscosity if you just added a little more flour.
He looks at you really confused.
A little flour might help the firmness of the whole thing. A little more resilient.
We've had all kinds of weird-ass adventurers come through our dungeon. One of them thought it was smart to come as a culinarian. Bonesy found a book he had. He has not stopped talking about these weird spells called bread and soup.
And don't forget about the pastries. I love pastries. I really wish I could make pastry. Can you make like baker patissiers out of I don't know if I want them to touch my food. Now they can eat.
You went Mario there for a minute.
He sits back and thinks as he's watching you put all this stuff back together and make improvements. Not sure I can create those things, but
look, when you've lived for millennia, eons, I don't even know what I was originally before. I've always been a skeleton, and you pick up things here and there in various dark arts, and these are more, I don't know, light gray arts. Some of these things still apply. Like if you use this glyph to invoke the Dark Lord, it might give a little more pizzazz to your creations.
Really? It's not a bad idea.
And maybe you'll get better at this. Maybe we'll have you can put some bones in there. Make them more actual, structurally sound. Then Treslack will have a real good time killing them then.
Yeah. If you don't have any actual bones handy, perhaps you could whittle some out of wood.
Either that or we've got plenty of extras in the dungeon. You're more than welcome to come find some.
Perhaps I may. Perhaps I will create an adventuring party to journey up there. Huh. Interesting.
I know you, but my way to look a little bit more stout than your guards. They don't quite do it for us, really.
One of the guards behind him goes, "Halt." Like you've hurt him.
See, even the god agrees. He wants to be more than just halt. He wants to be halt. Stop, heathens. I shall destroy you with the power of my will. Words have meaning, and they need to be able to say what they mean. Besides, halt.
Halt.
Well. Enthusiastic.
You've undone the damage that you caused, so perhaps I should let you go. Perhaps I should. I will have my guards escort you out so you do not cause any more trouble. Well then. Take them away, guards. That's the last I want to see of you in this town for a while.
You got it, Frank.
He steps aside and the guards kind of stand there waiting for you to follow them.
I lead the guards out of the town.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
They follow you all. They stop at the gate of the town just to make sure you're gone for good at this point. What do you do once you leave the town? Are you just heading back?
I look to the guards and go, look, between you and us, Frank's kind of a loser, right?
Halt.
Wouldn't it be more fun to pal around with your friend Bonesy?
Halt. Make a D10 check. See if you convince him.
7.
He kind of gives you a stern look and pokes you with the end of his crossbow bolt. Halt.
All right, Haltington. I get it. But the offer's open. If you ever get bored dealing with all of Frank's business. Frankly, he doesn't know his cubes from his anything else. But we're just up the way, just off the river through the woods to the crypt of the evil necromancer Bob, or whatever his name is.
Vigo! It's Vigo!
All right, Vigo. That's right. He was a fun one. You had a good time.
All right, I knew it'd come to me eventually.
Right, Vigo. Yeah, come over to Vigo's. We'll take care of you. Dress you up. We'll definitely get you at least more than one word. Unlike
probably have
Frank.
some evil swords and dark armor and such. If you know.
Oh yeah, we'll do you up real good.
That's how you roll.
Halt. But halt.
All right, boys, let's head back.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well,
Till
around
next
here.
time, Haltington.
I still think we
Alright.
should round up all the skeletons and burn this town to the ground.
All right, well, you make it back to the dungeon, use the key to get back in, and so ends your adventure.